Let's bring in Neama Rahmani, a former federal prosecutor and the president and co-founder of West Coast Trial Lawyers, joining us live. Neama, welcome back to The Story Is. They were with us last night. This was the new development today. We see them out at the House. What's the purpose of sort of taking everybody on a field trip? What's the value of this?
So I like it as a lawyer, and I've done it. These site visits, they make the allegations, the crime, that much more real. Now, obviously, this is such a serious case, but seeing the home where this horrific tragedy occurred, and importantly, seeing the restaurant where Lindsay Clancy sent her husband, Patrick, about 5-6 miles away, that's important. That's part of the prosecution's argument. This is plotted, so I think it was very important for the jurors to go there. Prosecutors like this, defense attorneys generally do not, but we've seen it in other high-profile cases, probably OJ being the biggest example, but more recently, Nicholas Cruz, we saw with Alec Murdaugh. So this is something that's not unusual in these high-profile cases.
Why did defense lawyers not like it?
Well, defense lawyers don't like it because it makes the crime that much more real, tangible, when you see where these young children were killed in the basement, and you see where Lindsay Clancy tried to jump to commit suicide. So obviously, look, a case like this, I'm not saying the facts are in dispute, but it makes it that much harder for jurors to return a not guilty verdict when they go to the scene of the crime. So this is something that prosecutors really like to push in these types of cases.
This case is so sad. It's being followed so closely. I mean, it's been sort of extraordinary, the interest online, TV ratings for this as well. People are really focused on it. What is next in this case? What do we expect next week?
You're right, Alex. People are watching this case gavel to gavel. Obviously a unique case where a mother, takes the life of her 3 children. Obviously it raises mental health issues. There's gender issues. Next week, I really expect this case to move to the heart of the case, because really it's about criminal responsibility, it's about insanity, and I want to hear from the experts, the psychiatric experts on both sides. We've obviously heard about the bag of pills, all the prescription medication that was prescribed to Lindsay Clancy. The prosecution is saying that she's not taking them, but we know that Patrick, the husband, has filed a civil lawsuit against the doctors. The defense is blaming those same doctors. So really expect to see a battle of the experts next week, and we're going to learn a lot more about postpartum psychosis.
Because we know that she killed him. That's not in dispute. What's in dispute is why did she kill them and who basically should be responsible for that. Meanwhile, there is no trial for the death of Nancy Guthrie. We are now approaching the 6-month anniversary of Savannah Guthrie, Today Show host's mother, being taken from her home in Arizona. We have no idea where she went. Today, the sheriff put out the notes that were sent to the media that got so much attention at the time and sent to TMZ, and Harvey Levin talked about this at the time, that there were details that made Savannah Guthrie and her family feel like this note may be real. Now we know what those details were. It said there was a white smartwatch on the floor at the foot of her bed, and that the white floodlight in the backyard were destroyed. That's the first note, which was asking for $4 million. The second note, which said that shortly after she was taken, she died. We believe it was heat-related. She is buried in nature now. And then we never heard from them again. It's sort of, how do you read these notes?
I read these notes as genuine. I do believe, like you said, Alex, that Nancy Guthrie is unfortunately dead. It's been 6 months. I think there's no world where she's going to be found alive. But when law enforcement does something like this, when they release a key piece of evidence, that leads me to believe that they're really out of leads. It's not something that they typically do. They like to hold this type of evidence close to the vest because it can help them determine whether there's false confessions or false leads. But even if they identify someone that was responsible, it can help flip them against co-conspirators in case there's other people involved. So when they reveal something like this, it leads me to believe that they're really at the end of the road when they're asking for the public for help.
And if they are able to catch somebody, the fact that all this has been released, does that make it harder to prosecute somebody?
It can be harder, but what makes this ransom note unique is that it's not, the old newspaper cutout letters. I mean, this is electronically sent to local news outlets there in Tucson. So there's got to be a digital paper trail. I mean, obviously, this case is unique in so many ways. It's so rare for someone of older, advanced age to be kidnapped, and then for 6 months to go by with really no arrests, no real leads. It's really shocking. And again, I hope they find the perpetrators, but obviously as days go by and when you see signs like this today, it makes all that a lot less likely.
I mean, talk about getting a lot of attention. It's amazing how the entire world was focused on this and yet still nothing. Neama Rahmani, thank you for your perspective. Hope you have a great weekend.
Of course, Alex. Thank you. You too.
An